Hello. Let's see. Can you hear me? I'm gonna. Okay, it should be working. Thank you everyone for coming to the stream. I'm gonna be making some music. Maybe. Depends. I can't always guarantee that I'll be able to make music, but I'll try. So, if any of you have any. Oh, wait, I saw Kat had a question, so let me. Yes, I do use FL Studio. I've been using FL Studio since I was like 12, so it's pretty much the only thing I know how to use. Well, tell your grandmother I said hello, Corey. I hope she's having a wonderful day. You as well. Thank you, Mikhail. I think that's. I hope I said that right. Um. All right. I'm not sure if Kat's still here, but I missed. She said she had a question, or they said they had a question. Yeah, so I can't just write music whenever. It's unfortunate, but I can only write music when I guess like I'm inspired to write music or uh when I can hear the music in my head. Otherwise like I can't make myself hear it. So I can only write music whenever, I got something going on. So I was working on something earlier and I figured that I don't get a chance to stream very often anymore, so I thought it'd be fun to stream and show you all what I have here. Might not be that great, so feel free to give me like your opinions on what you think of it, and if you you know have any suggestions for ways it should go. But I can't talk like the microphone. It's just like this mixer I have where the sound and the microphone come in at the same time or same whatever. So if I to be able to listen to FL Studio, I have to essentially turn off my microphone, unfortunately. So while I'm playing music, you won't be able to hear me, but I'll pause every now and again to talk to you all. Variation. I use Adobe, or not Adobe. I use East West Quantum Leap, Composer Cloud, and Native Instruments Contact, the player thing. And then I buy sound libraries, and that's normally how I get the sounds to make all the music. And you'll see my sound library here in a minute. Okay, let's see. So I'll play a little bit on my piano here, and just let me know if you can hear it. Okay, so you can hear it? Okay, cool. All right. Oh, you asked your question, Kat? All right, let me go look for it. Song used if these walls. Oh, that one. So yeah, I haven't posted that one actually. I do because I never finished it other than just that little melody I made. I think I have it somewhere in like I have these rendered folders, which is whenever I make a little sound loop for one of my stories, it gets saved here. So I have thousands and thousands of files from just various little clips of various sections throughout the years. I wish I was good at naming files because I have no idea what any of these are. Some of them are. Here's a bunch from Because You Are My Baby. So those are probably like various little like sections of my voice and maybe Spirit Voice's voice. Let's see. Okay, but anyway, what's my favorite scary story? Probably like A Shattered Life or What Happens When the Stars Go Out. I really like those ones. Okay, so I'm gonna play this little loop actually muted myself. I'm gonna play this little section I have, and you can tell me what you think of it so far. That's all I have so far. I'm probably gonna turn off some of the sound effect or the sounds there because in the background of this piano library I have. Did it freeze? Okay, no. In the background of this library piano I have, it has like sound effects for like the hammers and stuff like that. So I'm going to turn those off and see how that sounds. Okay, so what do you all think of this so far? Can I make a loop version of the old horns? Yeah, actually, I think I could. I haven't seen the project file for that song in a while, so I'd have to look for it. But I still have the instrument packs I made it with. Do you think if I can do you think if I try, well, yeah, Alpha, anybody could make the videos I make. I just record myself reading stories, and I'm not even that good of a reader because I never read in school. I hate reading so much because I have ADHD, so it's real hard to like read books. So growing up, I rarely read. In fact, I've probably done more reading since I started my channel than I ever have in my entire life. Um, but anybody could do what I do, you know. Just gotta, start. It's pretty fun. So if any of you want to try it out, I'm sure you could do it, and you'd probably have fun, as long as you remember, that it's for, it's for the fun of it. Sometimes stuff like this can get stressful, but as long as you remember that you're doing it because it's fun, it's all good. Okay, let's see. Does any of you have any suggestions for where the song should go, like in terms of sound? Should I make it slower or faster, or like creepier or sadder, or should I add any other instruments, or should I replace the piano with maybe like a guitar or something? There's this one sonar sound that I use in a lot of my songs. Some of you may remember or may know it when I play it here. I normally use it to like accent the high notes. So like I'll add it right here and you'll hear what I'm talking about. Okay, yeah. Oh, thank you so much. Why conform? You made my, oh, well, thank you so much. I'm so honored. I'm so glad you enjoy the videos. Okay, I'll put this over. I'll put this over and you can hear it. And yeah, I'll see if I can find him, Cat. Okay, so that's what I got so far. I'm trying to think of where to take it from here. I really wish that it would let me listen to, the FL Studio while I'm talking, because I can't even hear it myself when pressing the piano. It doesn't make any sound for me now because I'm using the channel for the mic. That's stupid. I need a different mixer. Some pads. Okay, I could try that. Let me see what I have. I don't think I have very many ambient pads. Most of the pads I have are like super hard synth stuff. I make all kinds of music. I like to make electronic music sometimes, so never really thought to get many relaxing. Oh wait, actually this one might be good. Do you write your own stories? No, I don't. I'm not very good at writing stories. I'm trying, but for some reason it's just really hard for me to like think of what people would do in the situations. Like I can think of like premises, but I can't really think of what they would do to like, fill out the story. Like, I don't know, woke up, had some coffee. There was a strange noise from the basement. Went down there. Oh, snap. It turned out to be me from the future or something. I came back to warn myself that Bitcoin was about to crash. But, something like that. I don't know. But yeah, let's see. Okay. Keep it with the dreamy sort of feel. Slow it down a little. Okay. Let's see how it sounds if I do this. Okay, so I recorded that little section there that I just came up with, thinking that might sound pretty good here, like, but that would be kind of different from what I have going on. So I guess we'll see how this sounds. Somnium is Latin for dream. My channel name was going to be Dark Dreams, but then I thought that sounded kind of boring. Well, originally it was called Ronnie Reads, but I thought that was not scary enough, so I came up with Dark Dreams. But then I thought that sounded too generic. So I like Latin, so I chose Somnium from Latin. Yeah, there's like 2 songs that I use from time to time that are just like free stock sound music because they fit a particular scene better than the music I can make. But all the other songs I make, the one that I use that's a stock song, I think the last time I've used it in a few stories, but the first one I used it in was Fenter Woods. It's that piano song at the beginning. That one's just a stock one, but all the other songs I make myself. Yeah, you can hear the whole composition. Thank you so much for the donations. I saw somebody donated earlier, but I forgot to say thank you. I apologize. The Epic Chase piece from Because You Are My Baby. Yeah, if I still have the project file. About a year ago, my computer crashed and I lost my hard drive and everything that was on it. So is this recorded like the live stream Toxic? No. But I lost all my files, so I don't have any of the project files for a lot of my music that I made, but I'll see. I may have backed that one up. I'll check for it in a few minutes here. The Chanting Forest? Yes, I made that sound loop myself. I like making, if there's something musical, especially if it's in the story, I like making it myself because it's, fun to make stuff specifically for the story. But can we got some MIDIs for your pieces? I'm not sure what you, oh, I see. Yeah. Oh yeah. I could probably, as long as I have the project file, I could export like MIDI and sheet music for it. Okay, one sec. Let me listen to this part I just recorded and see if I can get this lined up, and then I'll play what I have so far. Oh, I'm sorry. Did I miss someone's questions? Are you Hannah? Use this music? I'm not sure what I'm gonna use this in for. It really depends on what this fits. I get the stories I read from the No Sleep subreddit mostly. I contact the authors on there and then ask if I can narrate it, and then offer normally to give them like half of what I expect to make, or I just pay them like an upfront fee. Okay, let's see. Well, thank you so much, Juno. I'm very honored. I appreciate it. I hope you have a good rest of your day. Thank you, Mr. CJA. Silent Hill is the game that inspired me to start writing music when I was like 10. So I'm happy to hear that. Well, I mean, I'm not trying to copy Silent Hill style, but it definitely has influenced, my taste in music growing up. But all right. So I'll play it from the beginning. There's like 2 separate songs I guess I'm working on right now. This second half really doesn't have anything to do with the first half. I'm trying to kind of weave them together, but yeah, so there's nothing weaving those 2 together at the moment. Hello, Big Daddy Stone. Yeah, so I use FL Studio. There's like it's just paid. You just buy it one time. There's multiple versions. I think the cheapest one is $99, but I don't think that comes with the piano roll, which is the thing I'm using here on the screen that lets you put down the MIDI notes. I don't have any names, so if any of you think of some song names, feel free to suggest them. But okay, so that part was the first part of the song, and then this other part is the next, kind of like the other part that I started working on, but I haven't really worked on putting them together yet. So there's nothing that kind of like blends it into it. But yeah, here's the other part. Oops. Okay, so that's this song. I was also kind of freestyling some higher notes also while it was playing. Let's see. Return to FL Studio. I never left FL Studio. FL Studio is what I've been using since I was like 12. So, yeah. I don't know if that's necessarily limiting me. I don't know if I would do better in other programs. I learned how to use Logic Pro in school, but I didn't like it. So, yeah, I like FL Studio. How do you feel about your Discord community? It's fun. I like going in there and talking to people. I usually go in there once or twice a day. Don't always say anything, but yeah, it's cool. How old I am? I'm 28. I've been doing this for about 4 years. I started my channel when I was 24, I think. Yeah. All right. So these 2 different parts sound pretty different. I don't know if I can really blend them together, so I might just make them into 2 songs. I guess we'll see. Which of these 2 melodies do you all like more? I'll play them both again. Okay, so I'll put the second piano melody part that I made over here on a second pattern, and let's see. Then I'll work on this and maybe try to incorporate that back in there. Should be slowed a bit. Okay, yeah, I have a tempo modifier here, and I was using it to kind of make the piano, you know, go from quick to slow. But if it's, I'll try just keeping it all slow. Oh, wait, actually, no, sorry. It goes from slow to fast. Let's see here. So I guess I could just, I would need, how would I do that? I'd need to like take this part out over here. Actually, let me line it up with this and see. I need to... No, that's actually the same. That's the same, but I could slow it down by like pretty much just cutting that tempo in half. Let me put that over there. And then I could keep the tempo of the song the same throughout the whole thing. Okay, let's see how that sounds. It might not sound good. I have no idea. I haven't listened to it yet. Okay, cool. So I think that sounds good. I'm glad you all like it. What's my real life job? Well, this is my job, essentially. YouTube is where I get, like, YouTube pays all my bills and stuff. So pretty much just making YouTube videos is essentially my job. At least currently, which I'm very grateful for. Yeah, I'm never could have asked for a better job, so I'm very happy about that. Oh, looks like my stream is being weird. Ah, do I play video games? I do play video games. I play a lot of video games. I play Forza a lot right now. I like playing city building games like City Skylines, antique wind-up music player. Ooh, that gives me an idea. I'm gonna throw like kind of like a music box in here and layer that up with the piano and see how that sounds. What did you go to school for? I went to school for commercial music for film composing. I'd like to be a film composer someday and like write music for movies. That's like that'd be my dream job. I mean, not, but like, you know, obviously what I'm doing now I really enjoy too. So if I never became a film composer and if I just made like these videos as a job for the rest of my life, I mean, that's more than I ever could have asked for. So do you have just the music parts anywhere available? Yeah, I have music on my music channel, which is Somnium Music. I have music online on Spotify and stuff under Somnium Music. What mic do I use? I use the AKG C4, no, C414, I think. Let's see. Have a good night, Alpha. Thank you, Felix. And somebody else donated a minute ago. People Guy, thank you. And Plip, thank you so much. Let's see, do I have a favorite horror game? Probably Silent Hill. I honestly don't really care for horror games anymore because in the recent years, horror games have just become really jump scare oriented. And for some reason, like when I get jump scared, it gives me really bad headaches. I don't know if it's like a blood pressure thing or something, but like if I get startled really quickly, it gives me headaches. So I don't normally play a lot of jump scare games. Let's see. Okay, so the music box is done. I'm going to see what I can add with this. Well, it's not a music box. It's actually just kind of like a Rhodes type. I forgot what I was saying. So it's a something. It's definitely something. Do I not have any music boxes in here? Nah, I got a music box somewhere. All right, we'll try this one. I guess I'd say adventure horror games. Like I like Green Hell and The Island. Not The Island, The Forest. Don't even think I've played a game called The Island. Yeah, I have a Switch. I got Breath of the Wild. Uh, Rom plays a lot of Animal Crossing. Okay, all right. One second. Okay, so that's what I got so far. I think before I add any more instruments or anything, I'm just gonna try to expand the melody because this melody is only about 30 seconds long so far. So let's see. Okay, one moment. I'm going to see what I can come up with to add on to this part of the melody. So the most boring part of making music is the fact that you have to listen to the same part over and over and over again. So I apologize if that's tedious. But over time, it kind of gets shaped into something that resembles music. Sometimes, at least. The high pitched thing in the background is the sonar. It's like this little sound effect I use that kind of accents the like the higher melodies. Well, I can't play it while talking, so I'll mute myself and then play it real quick. So, Mjolnir, I don't write them. I get the stories off of a subreddit called No Sleep, and then I talk. Yeah, no talking about drugs in the chat, please. But yeah, not that like I'm not saying like, oh, you can never talk about drugs. Just don't talk about it here because I don't want people fighting and stuff. But yeah. I think right here in the song, I'll have it kind of slow down a little bit before it gets to this other new melody that I'm putting in. We'll see how that sounds. Oh yeah. Also, I guess I should mention, obviously, with everything going on, no political talk. And if you come in here spouting off some stupid nonsense, you'll just get blocked from the entire channel. So, I mean, beware of that. Yeah. Not because like I have a political, side. It's just this isn't the place for politics, especially with everything going on. People don't want to think about that. Okay, so I don't know why, but the piano sounds too loud. Maybe it's just in my headphones, but it sounds like it's like peaking. I don't know. The melody, I like it, but I feel like it definitely needs a lot more. Let's see. Oh, I had the volume for the piano up much higher than I thought it was, so that's probably why it's peaking. Okay, hopefully it should be a little bit better now. Okay, so I have this other thing that I just made. I don't know how it will really sound with this, but I guess I'll put them together. And let's see. I have to line these up again. Okay, I think that's right. Don't really know how that works. When I moved the piano to the left, I should have also had to then move the sonar to the left, but for some reason I had to move the sonar to the right. Unless I'm crazy. I think I'm crazy. Oh, no, yep, I am crazy. That one goes here. Okay, cool. So I guess I'll play the whole song. I don't know if it's going to transition well, but all of you can tell me what you think. Yeah. Okay, so that's like the bass melody of it. It definitely needs some other stuff because a lot of the notes are just kind of repeating bass notes. It definitely needs some higher stuff for like a more intricate melody. I have made it so that towards the end the tempo slows down. The a reverb kind of comes in on the string on the piano, and then it also fades out. But I think I'm gonna leave off the tempo change and just make it so that the reverb and the volume kind of sound. Yeah, a lot of my music sounds like Minecraft music apparently. Although I don't think that's necessarily a bad thing because the Minecraft music is pretty good. So I guess it's cool to be compared to something that's good. I guess I dig it. Oh yeah, the Discord invites are currently disabled. I think I'll ask the mods if we're when we're gonna be inviting people again. But yeah. Okay, let's see. Oh, we paused the invites because we were just we had an issue with somebody making multiple accounts. So and that, but I'm pretty sure that's over. So yeah, as long as that's over, then I think we'll invite people. But yeah, the mods are like the channel police, I guess. Or, you know, they make sure everyone's following the rules and stuff, and they have the ability to like mute people or ban them from the channel. They're also the mods that are on our Discord. Did somebody ask me something? Okay. All right, so I'm going to try to come up with some additional melodies for this. Do you have any other instruments you think I should add now? Maybe, well, I have a bunch of instruments, so really anything that you guys think would work. Here's a cello I'll kind of play around with. Yeah, that thing at the end there. That's the ticket. That's how I get those dank meme. That's how I get popular on TikTok. Make weird music. I'll be like slapping the strings on and stuff. I don't know. I don't have a TikTok. I don't know how TikTok works. Although I was thinking about making a TikTok and just like reading like two sentence horror stories on there. I don't know. Swagger. Well, I released my music under Somnium Music, so if you look that up, you should be able to find some of my songs. All right. Okay. So what do y'all think of that? There, I added this little melody here. That's it's kind of it's minor. You know, it's not very big, but I think it adds kind of makes it kind of ethereal sounding. Um, Trying to think of what I should add with the string. With if I should add any strings. Because you're my baby. I really like that story. And the oil rig one was fun to do. All the sound design for that with the chains swinging around. That one was actually pretty hard because you would think that somewhere online there would be a sound effect for like a giant chain swinging around, you know? But nothing. Nothing, not one. The biggest chain I was able to find for a sound effect for a chain was like some little tiny like chain you would hold your wallet on, just like jingling around, and I had to kind of make that into this giant like swishing sound, sounding like the like metal swinging around. Ugh, I remember that part because that part was difficult. But Emma, that was a channel called Spirit Voices. Okay, let's see. Real quick, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take what I have here and I'm gonna render it down because one thing I like to do, I think it makes the music sound kind of pretty if I time stretch it. So I'm gonna render this down and then add a little bit more reverb and some how'd you make the chain noise. I remember that I used some like big metal. I think there like a sound effect of like a building falling after like demolition, but I cut out the explosion or something like that. I don't know. Can't exactly remember, but it was some nonsense like that. All right. Let's see how this sounds so far. Okay. Also, I think it was cutting out earlier because I forgot that I can't talk and have it play FL Studio at the same time. So I think every time it was cutting out for you is when I was talking, I was like pausing it to say something, not remembering that you can't hear me. But yeah. Cool. So that's what story? Let's see. The House That Death Forgot. I don't think I've done that. It doesn't sound familiar. Cool. So that's the song I have so far. But let's see here. I guess I'm trying to think of what else I could add to the song. I know I could probably make the melody a bit better. Oh, thank you, Brendan. I'm glad you're liking the music. Do any of you have any suggestions? I know I've asked that a few times, but I may have not been paying attention to when you answered, so I apologize. Do any of you have any suggestions for stuff I should do with the song? That should be over there. How long are you going to stream? I don't know. Yeah, just until I guess I finish the song or until I can't think of any more music to make. I'll turn this into a lo-fi song and add some sort of dank beat. Let's see. So now I'm going to unmute all this and delete those. Because that's not obviously what the song sounds like. I just made that to see what it would sound like slowed down. So... Oh yeah, you probably weren't expecting the random percussion sound. Sorry about that. My bad. Ooh. I was thinking about adding some like low drums. Actually, I have this collection of like samples from the Silent Hill games that I have actually used in a few of my songs. The drums from one of the Silent Hill songs are the drums I used for the song Dark Dreams, which is like my channel theme song. Let me look at these and see if I can just sample one of these real quick. Hopefully it won't be too loud. I'll turn the music down. All right, let's use this one. There. I stutter a lot. Whenever I record stories, I usually mess up a whole bunch, to like the point where I have like usually about 100 mistakes for every 10 minutes of audio. Then I have to go back and like edit it so it sounds like a normal coherent sentence and not just a bunch of stuttering. Let's see here. All right, what is this now? Why isn't this lining up? Hold on. the drums in this are lining up all sorts of weird for some reason. One second, let me try this again. All right, I don't think that's in the same time as what's this? Uh, who's your favorite narrators? I don't really listen to many narrators anymore, but I'd have to say either Dr. Creepin, or Swamp Dweller, or Mr. Creeps, or Fear Crawler, or let's see here. I don't know. I like them all so much. They're all my friends, and they're great. Oh yeah, so here's the drum loop that I used for Dark Dreams. So some of you may remember that. This is a little sample for that. I'll try to match up the timing for this so I could use it on this. I don't think I'll be able to, but I'll try. Yeah, so that's that. Let's see. I don't really have any lo-fi drum kits. Well, actually, I do. I can just actually use any drum kit and make a lo-fi beat. I don't have to use a specific kind. One second. Let me see if I can load up something here. If I can find the drum kit. Aha. I'll try not to make this one. I'll try to make this one not loud. Let's see. Can you make the snare sound like brushes? Yeah, let's see. I think I can. Let me see here. See if I can get that with these kits. Okay, so I kind of added this background drum thing. I don't know if I like it. What do you all think? I think that it works with it kind of, but the song is pretty relaxing and calming, and the drums kind of take it in a different direction. And I don't know if there's enough of the song to. I don't know. I don't know if I'm explaining this well. I'm gonna try to add some guitar, kind of like some ambient guitar in the background. Doc, this is FL Studio. Hi-hats, yeah. This looks like this drum kit doesn't allow me to customize the drum kit very much, unfortunately, so I can't really change it too much. I'll check to see if I have any other better drums that might work better. Hello, rebellious ramen. All right, it's loading. It's taking forever to load. What's a twinkle guitar chord? I'll have to look that up. I don't think I have. Dexter, I'll have to look that up. Hey, Jam Nelson. Oh, cool. I'm glad you're liking it. So let's see what I can do with this guitar. Hello. Yeah, so this is FL Studio, and I'm using the Contact player, and the guitar I'm using specifically is called Shreddage 3. There's a few different types of guitars. I'm actually probably going to change the guitar because this one doesn't have very many presets. I think I'll probably move it over to a different one that I have because I like the guitar, but I want to make it slidey. So like, doing, I forget what it's called on guitar. I don't know. Is it legato? No, it's not on guitar. Just a slide. It basically slides. Or no, not hammer-ons. Just slides. But anyway, I'm going to make it do that. I think that'll sound good. We'll see. And then maybe I'll add kind of like a lo-fi filter to the guitar so it sounds kind of distorted a little bit. Maybe add some of that staticky crackling sound. How long did it take you to figure this program out? Well, I've been using this program for about 16 years. So just learned a lot about it over time. I used to write music all the time and post it on a YouTube channel here on YouTube that I don't really post on anymore, but I started it in like 2006. It has a lot of it has my first song on it and all the other songs I made back when I was like 12 and stuff. Back then, it was just me on this little keyboard I had and this super old camera my mom had, and I'd just like point the camera at the keyboard and then just like play the little melody. I'm waiting for it to load. It's taking forever. A reverb bass. Yes, reverb everything. All right, so this is a different guitar, but it's still by Shreddage. I think this one will have closer to what I'm looking for. Once it loads. These sound libraries are really big. Like the guitar ones are like 70 gigs each. So I have them all on I have an 8 terabyte hard drive that I use to hold all my music libraries or instruments and stuff. And it takes forever to load because it's just like an old hard drive. It's not like a NVMe or it's barely, I don't even know if it's a SATA drive. It's like, but yeah, so it takes forever to load. There's this little bar up here waiting for that to fill up. How easy do you think it would be to learn this program? It's pretty easy, honestly. Like, especially with how you write music, because with the piano roll, it's just the notes are right here on the left, and you just go through and, yeah. Although, I wonder if my computer is running out of RAM. I am using a lot of instruments, 63%. I have like 34 gigabytes of RAM, yeah. Is it done yet? Yes, it is. Okay. Hey now, I don't like what I just saw, Sour. You be nice. Let's have none of that. All right. Everyone chill out and relax. It's all good. There's no need to be hostile. We're all sitting back and relaxing and watching me jumble together a Frankenstein of a song of like 6 different melodies that I've made up so far. Jesus Christ. All right. It's all right, Sour. It's all right. We're all just here to relax and chill. And yeah, so that's pretty much all I got for this song. I do have that other melody, but we'll take a look at that in a minute. So I guess let me see this. Let me make the piano a bit more prominent because it isn't very prominent. And let's move these out of the way. I'm going to split up the channels so that I can get everything on its own little layer so that I can see all the various notes in the song. Okay, here we go. Maybe I'll go through and name these, but I believe this one is piano. Make that, I guess, red. I forgot what the other ones are. So I'll go through and right here, grab all of that, render that down. This might take a moment to render, but yeah. So I guess I'll look at the chat for a minute and say hi to everybody. If anybody has any questions, I'll be happy to answer them. What's my favorite story I've narrated? Probably the Left Right game or What Happens When the Stars Go Out. Those are really good. The oil rig one was pretty fun to make. Okay, Fox. So let's see here. It's almost halfway done rendering the song. Oh, thank you, Terrible. Well, I don't know. I guess I don't feel that I do anything that any of you couldn't. Just in fact, I don't even think I'm all that like, and I'm not trying to just like downplay, because I think the song that I made here is good, but like all I do is sometimes I'll hear songs, kind of like if you were to think of like In the End by Linkin Park, you could hear it in your head because you've heard it. Sometimes I'll just hear songs that like I haven't made yet, so then I go make them. I'm sure that it's not like anybody could write music, it's honestly probably it's pretty easy. I don't think I do anything that anybody else couldn't do. Okay, so here's this song. I'm gonna slow it down a little bit and let's see how it sounds. And if any of you have any song names, feel free to. Oh, I keep missing your messages, Fox. I'm sorry. I thought I just saw it. I thought you said that. Let's see. Yeah, name it and release it, and text you because you have some variations you want to tell me about. What's my favorite song, like in the world? It's probably, so my mom used to really like this musical called Godspell, and there's this song on there called On the Willows or something, and it was her favorite song. And yeah, I really like that song. I'd say that's my favorite song too. Okay, so that's all I have for that for right now. Um, I think I probably should go in and redo a little bit of that because the guitar, I like it, but it's pretty loud in some parts. Let's see. As for the other song I was working on, I'll probably go here soon, but let's see if I can do anything with this song. This is the other melody that I came up with earlier that I put on just the side for a little bit. Let me see what I have. And oh, I forgot to drink the chocolate milk I made before I came in here. It's got some weird foam on the top now. I might. It's thicker than it was when I brought it in. What the fuck? Okay. Anyway, let's see what this is. All right, I was also kind of just freestyling some notes alongside that. I think I could probably do something with this real quick. Let's see. I'll try to come up with a melody. I'll probably stop streaming in about 20 minutes here, but I'm going to see what I can do with this in the next few minutes. Okay, so that one sounds kind of okay. Kind of got this creepy thing going on. I'm glad you all are enjoying it. I'm probably gonna hop off pretty soon here now, so I can go make some dinner and stuff. But I'll render this one real quick, and then I'll play both the songs that we all made. So yeah, and I've been looking at your suggestions for names. I definitely want to do a little bit more tweaking before I say that the first one's done completely. Excuse me, but I'll probably do that later, and then if I can finish it tonight, I'll definitely upload it. But let's see. Okay, so here's the two songs that we made. Oops. I'll play the shorter one first. Oops. Did not mean to reverse it. Cool. And while we're listening to this, I'll be typing to you in the chat. I like that name, JM Nelson. What's 9 plus 10? Joke's on you. I That's all I have for the first one. The first one's not even really finished at all, but I like the direction it's going in. I'll definitely keep it and work on it later. So I'm going to play the song that we made tonight, and then I'll probably hop off. But yeah, thank you all so much for coming and hanging out. I really appreciate it. It was super fun. When I get this song fully done, I'll post it up on my music channel, which is Somnia Music. And then I should have a new story out tomorrow. But yeah. All right. I'm working on this one. I've been working on it for like 4 months. It's got Big Daddy Stone in it. It's called The Tale of Robert Elm. That one's almost done, finally. But yes. All right. Squeak, squeak. I don't even know where that song is, Dexter. I'm not organized enough to remember where things are from months ago. It's probably not even on this computer anymore. Okay, so I just remembered I told somebody I'd look for that song from the If These Walls video. So actually, I'll do that real quick. Let me see. I'm searching all the hard drives for like all of my FL Studio files, and I'm just gonna try to find one that would be what I would name it. If the story was called If These Walls, then the project file is probably called like If or Walls, or I probably just like slapped my hand on the keyboard and it's named like X_3 or something. Like, look at this. Well, actually, you can't look at it, but I'll read it to you. Here's a song, one called CXCXCX space C. There's one called ZXC space A. Then there's one called AXAXAX, and it just goes on like that. Wow, why do I do this? Well, those ones are from like 2019, so I doubt those are it. Let's see here. I really need to get better at naming these. They would make this exact moment so much quicker. Let's see here. Wow, there's a bunch from 2018. That's cool. I thought all those got deleted. There's only like 7 from 2020, even though I've made like, I don't know, like 40 videos, or nah, probably more than that this year. All right, 1 second. Hold on. Let's just look in my rendered folder. I'll search walls. Okay, that didn't bring up anything. What about this one? Or my third rendered folder? Nope. Okay, let's bring up the word if. Oh, wait, it found something. Hammer. That doesn't even have the word if in it. Those letters aren't even in the word hammer. Now it's just bringing up office stuff. Sci-fi sound effects. That's great. Let's try, okay, well, anyway, here. That song is a kind of a remix of a song that I made a while ago. Let's see if I can just bring up that one. And this song is called Forgotten. So I'll play that section of this song that's from, and you might recognize it. This song is like 20 minutes long because it's super slowed down. So one moment. Oh wait, no, not that one. It's that one's the slowed version of it. I need to, the song I think is called Find Me, maybe? All right, hold on, wait. We're searching my hard drive for that song. Well, I could actually just speed this song up, since this song is literally just that one slowed down. Oh, I've done something and now it's frozen. It's FL Studio appears to be frozen, so I'm just waiting. Is it still frozen? Yes, it is. Wow. Okay. All right. Let's see. Turn this down so it's not too loud. Oh, wait, I believe I may have found it. because I went to one of my old desktop folders and here's the thumbnail for that video, meaning that the files, for the video would be right next to it. So if I made that one on, let's see, May 19th of 2020, that would stand to suggest that the files for that song would also have been last edited on May 15th or whatever the date was that I said. I already forgot it. 1 second, let me go look. I'm trying to sort this by date and it's being horribly slow. Watch it not even be the song. Watch it not work or some nonsense. Sounds about right. Okay, walls. Here's the... Okay, so there's no FL Studio file, but there is something called melody demo 1_01. I'm guessing this is probably the song, at least that little part that I made. Nah, it was definitely longer than that. Because here's like the whole walls story, I think. Let me check. We hadn't moved in yet. Most of our stuff was okay, so I think that's the song that person was asking about. I don't remember who was asking about it, though. Hello, Lisa. But yeah, that's the song, I think. So I did want to finish that a while ago, but I completely forgot to. And now I don't know where the project file is. But it's probably somewhere in this folder that this other one was in, so I'll keep looking for it. But all right. Thank you so much, everyone, for coming to hang out. It was super fun. I'm glad we could make a song together. I'll probably work on this song more and post it when it's ready. But for those of you on the Discord, I guess keep an eye out in the announcements because I'll probably post it there when it's done. So thank you, everyone, for coming. And I'm so bad at ending these. I'm really awkward, so I don't really know how to end these. So I'm just going to kind of...